It was the ultimate deal from the man who brought us all the art of the deal. Peace in the Middle East. We're talking tonight about the Abraham Accords. It was an incredible moment for peace in this world that was, of course, marginalized by the mainstream press in every possible way. Academy Award-winning actor Jon Voight spoke to Donald Trump about this historic achievement.
In the year 2020, the most significant advancement toward peace in the Middle East was formed. It was an agreement that created new relationships in a manner that had never been attempted before, and it has achieved results that have exceeded all expectations. And chances are you've never even heard of it. And I'm going to sit down with the president who made it happen.
So it's an exclusive documentary called The Abraham Accords. It premieres this Sunday at 8 p.m. right here on Newsmax. And Jon Voight, we have the pleasure of talking to tonight. And, sir, thank you so much for coming on. Tell us a little bit about what you learned and about this documentary.
Well, I learned quite a lot in the past years toward the story of the land of Israel. And I wanted to tell this story. It's the story of the Bible. It's God's story, right? And it culminated in my lifetime in the return of the Jewish people to the land of Israel. And peace has never been there, it seems, from the beginning. There's always been trouble and violence and difficulty for the Jewish people. And now with Donald Trump and the Abraham Accords, there's a possibility of peace in that region, real peace, for the first time.
And it's, you know, it was always this issue that I think most people assumed could never be resolved. I think most people looked at the Middle East and they saw
right.
this is something that's been going on for hundreds and thousands of years and will probably go on until the end of time.
Exactly, but it won't. Obviously, something is changing. It gives us all hope.
Yeah.
And it was brought about because of the administration of Donald Trump and many people in the region. All of the work of Bibi Netanyahu and his Arab friends, and the friendships they've made, and Jared Kushner,
right.
the son-in-law of the president. Many people working very, very hard for years.
And what's so interesting about it, and you talk about Jared Kushner, we spoke to him, I talked to him about this just a couple weeks ago, but what they inherently did was they flipped the entire script that basically our foreign relations, that the policymakers in Washington, what they had been trying to do for so long, they did it in a completely different way, which of course comes off as insulting to Washington and to the people that have had control over this country for such a long time. You had this administration that came in that didn't go by any of the typical rules, and they made something happen. So of course this needed to be suppressed. And so it was, as I said, it was marginalized in every way possible by the media. Yeah. And now that you have a new regime in power, you have a traditional, political regime in power again. They obviously had to destroy it, and they're working to do that in every way, in every way that they possibly can.
Yes, that's unfortunately very true, Rob. But it's been accomplished, and I don't think it's going away because billions of dollars, this normalization diplomatically has meant economically a boon to that area, and all of the signatories of the Abraham Accords were the recipient of billions of dollars for their treasuries.
Absolutely.
So it's going to stay.
Absolutely. Well, we absolutely look forward to it. It's coming up this Sunday at 8 p.m. here on Newsmax. Jon Voight, sir, thank you so much for taking the time.
I also
Sure.
want to just say that the reason why this is happening is because two very close people in my life, Chris Ruddy, who is your fellow over at Newsmax, the founder of Newsmax, and my producing partner, Stephen Paul, for JLTV. And these two great guys came together and said, let's do a couple of things together. And they're doing this and this other piece that we've been working on, the land of Israel, taking place in our journey to Israel and explaining the story of the land while we're there at the land of Israel. So this was a great event, even almost as monumental as the Abraham Accords, to get two networks working together. It's terrific.
I love it. Jon Voight, sir, thank you so much for taking the time.
My pleasure, Rob. God
Good
bless.
to see you. God bless.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. September is historically the worst performing month for the stock market, so you better be ready for it. The Fed continues to aggressively raise rates, and JP Morgan is forecasting another mega rate hike September the 21st. Is that why Jamie Dimon said an economic hurricane is coming our way? Well, gold and silver have remained remarkably stable despite the Fed aggressively raising rates today. The Patriot Gold Group has a special incentive for Newsmax viewers. Huge! Now precious metals investors can enjoy the no-fee-for-life gold and silver IRA on qualifying rollovers, or enjoy free, discreet, insured shipping on all direct gold and silver purchases. Here's the number, 800-356-4470. Call 800-356-4470 today.